So, hello, we have HowVante Hutchinson. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but we will know in the season. So, hello, how are you doing in Lithuania right now?
Hi. I'm doing good. Early morning, ready to get to the gym soon.
Yeah. So, how are you feeling? What is your feelings in Akmenę? What are you doing in the days before the practices, and what are you like the most in here in Akmenę?
I'm feeling good on my day-to-day activity. When I wake up, I normally just cook myself a nice high-value meal with protein, carbs, and I try to, stretch as much as I can before I go to the gym. I try to get at least a lift and shots up throughout the day, each and every day, so I can keep my form and stuff like that, right? And as far as like the city, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a small town. I'm kind of new, so it's different for sure for me. But I mean, I'm getting more comfortable each and every day I'm here. So
Yeah, I will speak a little bit in Lithuania. So, sveiki, mes turime HowVante Hutchinson ir čia yra mūsų pirmasis podcastas, it's our first podcast. Pavadinimas bus Alley Up to Akmenę, so tai mūsų naujas podcastas. Tai HowVante, did you had an opportunity to try Lithuanian dishes maybe? Because we
oh
have
yeah.
good,
So I actually got to try the pink soup about
yeah,
2 days ago. It was really good.
I don't know, but before coming to Lithuania, maybe you watched the streamer ISO Speed? No?
Yeah,
You watched ISO
yeah. I
Speed?
watched ISO Speed and Casanet.
Yeah, because he were in Lithuania. Maybe you saw that stream because he
I
was
actually
in.
didn't. I actually did not catch that stream, but that's actually pretty cool. Hopefully he come back through here while we here. Well, while I'm here.
Yeah. So, what was your first opinion and first about our coach Paulus? What was your first thoughts about him?
He a pretty decent guy. He see I didn't mind you I'm new, so I didn't really it's kind of hard for me to actually translate from Lithuanian to English. But I mean he's a pretty fun guy. Excuse me. He jokes a lot, which is pretty cool. I'm not used to my coaches being able to like be friendly, but it's really nice. He's a really good guy.
Yeah. What is your what is your the most motivation to play in Akmana? What is your motivation to play in Europe to be good in Europe? That's your motivation?
I want to be the best, especially for myself. I want to be the best for myself and the best for my team.
Yeah, that's good confidence. Yeah. So when we had an opportunity to see your Instagram stories, we saw that you are a pretty good dunker. So we had some questions from our fans. Can we see you dunking 360 in the real game in the season?
Hopefully, you can see a 360 throughout the course of this season. But I'm more of a windmill guy. I like to do the windmills. So,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Okay.
I might just for the fans. I might just pull out a 360, man.
Okay. Can you tell us more about your university career in USA? Where you were playing and just more about it because we don't really know about USA University basketball. So introduce us.
Okay, well, I'll speak on my university specifically. It's a nice small university in Orangeburg, South Carolina, Claflin University. Um, Mainly basketball. Like basketball is our main sport. We don't have a football team, so most of the focus was on the basketball team and the track team. So I mean, it was pretty cool. It was a great experience. I stayed all 4 years. Um, I really wish I could have won the CIAA. But we fell short of the CIAA tournament, but we did win the BCIC tournament. So we won a ring down there at the BCIC. It's a new upcoming tournament that they have.
Yeah. So maybe do you know some Lithuanian players before coming to Lithuania? Maybe you what's your knowledge about Lithuania before coming here?
What's his name? Vucevic. He's
No,
in the
Vucevic
NBA.
is not Lithuanian. He's
Oh, I thought.
Montenegro.
No, excuse me, Valanciunas. That's his
Yeah,
name,
yeah, yeah,
Valanciunas. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I be playing. I play with him on 2K all the time. Valanciunas and another guy that I actually know. He's not from Lithuania, but his name Lamelo Ball. You know, I used to watch those guys a lot. But
Yeah,
one of the main guys that I do know from Lithuania is Valanciunas. I used to play with him on the game all the time, like just like using his player. But other than that, I don't know many players from Lithuania. But I'm more than welcome and more than open to learning.
maybe do you know Domantas Sabonis?
Yeah, Sabonis.
Yeah, so he's also a Lithuanian guy. So, can you tell us uh, that what do you wish for our fans? Can they inspire you to play better?
Definitely. And what can um I just really want our fans to be in tune with the games. I want our fans to be supportive. I'm a winner, so whatever I got to do to help the team win, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what Coach brought me here to do. I came from a winning program, so hopefully, we can just continue to bring that winning, here.
Yeah. Can you tell us about more about the this season team? What do you felt in the first training, and who is your, I don't know, best friend maybe in the team, or who is your guy in the team?
My guy specifically right now is Domas. He's a really cool guy, man. He's a young guy. He's younger than me, but he's been showing me around. He been teaching me the ropes, around Lithuania since I've been here. So I mean, him and his dad, they've been showing me around, helping me out. I actually started back using my protein because of those guys. So I'm definitely appreciative, man.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you had a culture shock coming to Lithuania? What was the first thing? What was really really different from the U.S.?
Honestly, it really wasn't a big culture shock for me because I'm like the type of person I am. I can adjust to any environment. But I would specifically say me being able to just come here, like again, I'm a friendly person, I'm not hard to get along with, but me being able to like learn Lithuanian, like the to speak it and translate for myself, it has been kind of difficult for me. But I have a translator, like a translator phone, and I actually have a few translator apps on my phone. So soon I'll be trying to speak Lithuanian myself. I just taking baby steps right now, but
Yeah.
that's been my little struggle right now. But I have a lot of downtime, so when I'm stretching in here reading my Bible or doing whatever I'm doing, I just try to like pick up my translator. So when I'm out in public and speaking to fans and speaking to everyone, they can actually understand me.
Yeah, when was the first time in the summer, probably, when you heard about the opportunity to play in Lithuania? Who was the first guy to call you or to text you about the opportunity to play?
Actually, it was Coach. He reached out to my agent. No, not Coach. The director. He reached out to my agent. So we spoke on the phone before. It was a pretty interesting conversation. It was new to me. So I was just blessed and ready for the opportunity. Again, I came from a winning program, so I want to put my best foot forward coming here. So coming here, I would like to do whatever I can to help the team. So he gave me like a little bit of words of encouragement. So just telling me stay focused and be ready. So I'm just ready to put my best foot forward so we can win.
Yeah, who is your inspiration? Who is your favorite player? Or maybe tell us about your favorite player. Yeah.
My favorite player is actually LeBron James. He's a goat, man.
Okay,
I'm a
okay.
LeBron fan, man. I've been a LeBron fan since I was in elementary school, man. But my second player is Kevin Durant. I'm like, it's a lot of veterans in my bowl, so I like LeBron. I try to simplify my game after his. So I watch a lot of NBA, sometimes college, but I'm more so like a and getting into like the FIBA and the Euro League because that's where I'm gonna be playing. I rather know what I'm gonna be doing. So.
So you're the type of guy that LeBron is the GOAT and MJ is second for you?
Ye- Ah, yeah.
Okay, okay. It's kinda not that usual opinion, because in world is the usual to say that MJ is the better, but because LeBron is playing in the not that good defense like the other days, but yeah. But yeah,
Honestly,
it's
man, I feel like LeBron. It's kind of hard to compare generations. Jordan was the best in his generation. LeBron is the best in this
yeah.
generation. But I feel like if LeBron was able to play in that generation, I feel like LeBron would have been very just as dominant as he is now. I feel like the game has gotten kind of soft over the years, but I personally feel like if LeBron was able to play back then with Jordan, he would have made his mark. So but he's my goat. So
Okay. Yesterday you played the friendly game in Janishkis. The game was very close, but you win by 1 point. So, uh, do you felt? I don't know if you can felt because it's only just a friendly game, but do you feel the differences from FIBA basketball, European basketball, and the US basketball rules? Talking about
Uh,
rules.
yeah, it's definitely different. It's a game changer for me. I have to do a little bit of adjusting. I picked up 2 to 3 early fouls throughout the course of the game, which allowed me to have to sit for a little bit. But I was able to come back out there and bring the energy for the guys. Even though I wasn't out there the whole entire game, I'm an energy guy, so I was on the bench the whole time. Like you gonna hear me on the sideline, no matter if I'm playing or if I'm out there on the court. You gonna hear me. I'm an energy guy, so. Definitely winning by that 1 point it's kind of tough, especially winning on the road is always gonna be tough no matter what league you're playing in. But specifically yesterday when we had that game, it was a challenge for sure and getting in foul trouble because of the rules. Sometimes people just I didn't know flopping was well, I did, but I didn't know I wasn't able to actually experience flopping myself because the league I played in, you can get like tech and ejected from the game. But now it's just more so like you gotta adjust to the flopping and stuff like that, especially with the smaller guys.
Yeah, I don't know if you know the player Chima Moneke. You know him?
Oh, I do not.
Okay, but maybe you can Google it because you are very similar. Your hairline is very similar to him. That's my first opinion when I saw you, Chima Moneke. He played in EuroLeague and in the NBA. So yeah, yeah,
Okay.
your dreads is kind of similar to him. So maybe do you know EuroLeague? EuroLeague. Do you watch maybe a EuroLeague?
Yes, I actually do watch the EuroLeague. I actually watched the championship game the other day with some of the guys. Domas actually came and picked me up, and we got to watch Dennis Schroeder win the gold medal. And
Yeah,
I was also watching the game with Giannis when he won the bronze medal. He was very emotional about the game, and that's how I am about the game, man. He even though he didn't win the gold medal, he won a medal and he did it for his country. So I mean, at the end of the day, I love the game of basketball. So no matter if it's a gold medal, bronze medal, like I'm a winner, so I like to win. So I come from a winning
yeah.
environment, so I just want to keep that up.
Yeah, I have to introduce you. There was a Eurobasket that national teams were playing. EuroLeague is like the NBA, but in the Europe, it's the best club basketball. Yeah, so we have one team. Kauno Žalgiris playing there. It's from Lithuania, so it's like our NBA. So
Okay.
yeah, uh, I don't know if you heard that there is a city Šiauliai. It's like 50 kilometers away from Akmenė, and Šiauliai will have a player Cam Reddish playing.
Yeah.
Do you heard about that?
Yeah, Domas was actually telling me about that, and actually yesterday when we were going to the game, I got to see the facility. It's not too far from the mall, but I got to see the facility that Cam Reddish actually plays. Like he actually plays and practices in.
Yeah, so maybe you will go to Šiauliai Arena and to watch him playing.
Yeah, hopefully so. But I know a couple guys in the league myself, so hopefully we can get some runs in. I can actually get to compete against him, to better my game and just see what kind of player he actually is, man. The NBA guys are
Yeah.
actually fun to be around, so it'll be a change.
I don't know, but maybe you had a conversation with other guys who are playing in not especially in Lithuania, but in Europe. You had a conversation with someone before coming in Europe?
I actually have quite a couple friends that's been playing overseas, not specifically in Europe, but they're around the globe, like China. Where I forgot where he's playing right now, but one of my guys playing in China right now, really all over right now. But I just really wanted to know like how they adjusted fast quickly because I know I'm gonna have to adjust fast. Again, like I said earlier in the interview, like I'm a quick adjuster. I'm a pretty nice guy. I'm a friendly guy, so it's not really hard for me to ever adjust. But at the same time, it may be hard for some people to adjust. So you never know. So I just try to give a few pointers, a few tips just so I can see how to like maneuver, especially when I come into a new environment.
Do you had other other opportunities to play, or it was one offer for you from Akmenė, or do you had other offers?
I had other opportunities to play overseas, but I wanted to be patient. I was gifted, excuse me, I was granted a few opportunities after leaving Vegas, but I like to be. I don't like to jump to my first option just because somebody spits you a good deal doesn't mean you necessarily have to like take it. I wanted to explore my options, and see what else could come alive.
Yeah, so in the end, we will play the game this or that to know especially what kind of guy are you. So, coffee or tea?
Coffee, iced coffee.
Okay, summer or winter?
Ooh, summer,
Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
City or countryside?
Country,
Morning or night?
morning,
Sweet or salty?
sweet,
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Texting or calling?
Calling. Sometimes things could be misconstrued through text messages.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Books or films?
Ooh, that's a tricky one. I'm gonna go with films.
Okay, so thank you. And the last question would be how to pronounce your name right your way. How do you want we to pronounce your name?
Okay, so my name is actually pronounced HowVante Hutcherson. I'll say it again. It's HowVante Hutcherson. Most people just call me Vontae because sometimes it's hard to pronounce my first name. But I mean, either way, my name is HowVante Hutcherson, and it's nice to meet each and every one of you guys. I look forward to interacting with more of you fans as time progresses.
So, what do you wish for our fans for the next season?
I just wish for everybody to just show up and be supportive. I'm gonna give it my all. So, if I would like it if the fans came to the games and just showed us some support. From my school that I used to that I just came from. Sometimes our fans, it varied. Sometimes we may have a decent amount of people in the gym. Sometimes we might not have any people in the gym. So I mean, just showing up for the team, just how I'm gonna show up for you guys, because I'm gonna put my best foot forward each and every night I step on that floor.
Yeah, so thank you, HowVante, and we wish you a good season and we see you in the court.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Thank you. Tai mūsų pirmoji laida su HowVante Hutcherson Aliup į Akmenę jau baigėsi. Taip pat norėtume padėkoti ir Akmenės klubo rėmėjams. Tai norėtume padėkoti AB Akmenės cementas, UAB Transventa Solar, UAB Storoma. Taip pat norėtume padėkoti UAB Nostra, UAB Energy Houses, RG Grožio studija ir Alvidui Griniui, tai yra mūsų Akmenės krašto rėmėjai. Jau yra paskelbtas regionų krepšinio lygos tvarkaraštis, kurį galite pamatyti spalio mėnesio tvarkaraštį ir mūsų Instagrame Akmenės kraštas, taip pat ir Facebook'e. Sekite mus ir YouTube'e, nes bus daug kontento ir daug įdomių pokalbių. Tai su jumis buvo Augustas Kipuris ir Akmenės krašto pirmasis podcastas su HowVante Hutchersonu. Aliup į Akmenę.